Woo-wee! Welcome back to day 3 of Journey to the Promised Land. We're happier than a tornado in a trailer park that you're here. But Francisco and I are having mixed emotions about this being our last day.
See, we're sad to see Journey of the Promised Land come to an end, but very excited to explain our final day of travels as we see the Israelites make their way to the Promised Land. Among other things, we'll find out about Joshua and the spies, Rahab, and the Battle of Jericho, and the Battle of Ai, and the Gibeonites, and...
Whoa there, Francisco. You don't want them to eat the biscuits before we done baked them now, do we?
¿Qué?
Let's show them the videos.
Ah yes, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, day 3 of the Journey of the Promised Land.
Oh man, we still ain't back to the lab, Francisco. I'm starting to get worried.
Fear not, Cletus. It appears we are slow in making our way back to our time, but that the Lord has appointed a few stops in our return.
Well, that's good. That last jump was as smooth as a whistle pig's beard. I don't know how much longer old Juanita 2 can keep it together. Say, where do you think we are this time?
Let's see. A large city in the middle of the wilderness, surrounded by tremendous walls, and what appears to be a group of people marching silently around it. Cletus, that very well could be the Canaanite city of Jericho.
Well, here comes a fella from the group now. Let's ask him and find out.
Hello, kind sir. My name is Francisco, and this is my friend Cletus, and we're new to this area, and wonder if you will be willing to speak with 2 inquisitive travelers.
Can I ever? You said your names are Francisco and Cletus? Great to meet you. My name is Tomas, and let me tell you, after 6 straight days of walking around those stupid walls, getting roasted in the scorching heat, carrying weapons, eating the dust kicked up by all the marching, watching 7 priests each carry ram's horn trumpets, and all while not being able to say a word? Not a peep? You better believe I'm ready to talk. I'm just glad we only had to walk around the city once each day. Man, that city is huge.
And that city is Jericho, correct?
Yeah, what else would it be? Let me tell you, I sure hope Joshua knows what he's doing. He told us, "You shall not shout or make your voice heard. Neither shall any word go out of your mouth until the day that I tell you to shout. Then you shall shout."
Well, I sure hope that day comes soon.
Let me tell you, I know that the Lord has given us this land, but I don't know if I would have signed up for all this if I would have known that there was going to be all this walking. Walk, walk, walk. I feel that's all we do. And the not talking is the worst. Have you ever had to walk and not talk for days on end? Let me tell you, it's no picnic. I can't think of another time I've had to not talk while walking.
Well, Thomas, you've been a great help, but we must be going.
Yeah, I think we hear a time machine calling.
What's a time machine? I'd love to see one as long as I could talk in it. Otherwise, it would be like walking around the walls of Jericho for 6 straight days, not getting to say anything. Can you believe that?
Yes. Well, we'll have to leave that for another time. If you have indeed been doing this for 6 days, as you say, we feel that tomorrow will be quite a bit different. Farewell and Godspeed in your endeavor, Thomas. Cletus, let's roll.
Right behind you, brother. Let's put the chairs in the wagon and hit the trail.
What?
Let's get out of here while he's taking a breath. This guy can talk the hooves off of a mule.
Yes, here we go.
Woo-wee! Okay, Francisco. I don't much mind where we went as long as we got away from Mr. Walk and Talk. But I gotta tell you, it don't seem like we went that far. This looks like Jericho. Just like where we was before.
Cletus, it is indeed Jericho. But look over there at the walls. They appear to have recently fallen. We must have traveled in time to just after when Joshua and his men completed the final step in God's instructions to conquer the city.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. Ooh-wee. All that marching the Israelites done sure did the trick on them there walls. Or should I say, the Lord sure did the trick on them there walls. Francisco, don't look now, but looks like we're about to get another visitor. Let's hope he ain't a yapper like Tomas.
Amen to that.
Hey yo, how you doing? My name is Guido, and I'm a traveler from far away. Hey, from a distant country if you will. Yeah, a land far away. We are here to make a covenant with you because of the name of the Lord your God. For we have heard a report of him, and all that he did in Egypt.
Greetings, Senor. We too are travelers from afar, and we are here to hopefully speak with someone from Israel because we see the walls of the great city of Jericho have recently fallen. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Forget about it. Everybody who's anybody knows about Jericho.
Oh wait, so you's telling me that you guys is not from Israel? That I can drop this bit about being from a distant land?
Mr. Guido, I can assure you we ain't from Israel. And we ain't from the land down under. Me and Francisco's from what you'd call the future.
Ayo, check this out. See, the Israelites have been going through the land, kicking butt, whacking all the cities, clearing out the territory on because their God has given them this land. And Jericho and Ai are just the latest. See, me and my Goombas figured we'd be wise guys to have a sit down with Israel. To make a covenant, if you will. To trick them so they won't attack us.
Well, that just ain't right, Mr. Guido. That there's lying.
Oh wait, lying schmiling. I'm just looking out for my crew. Shame on Israel for making a treaty with someone they shouldn't. The way I sees things, you're either tricking somebody or you're gonna get tricked by somebody. And us Gibeonites ain't about to get tricked or killed by no Israelites. Capiche?
And that's our signal. What do you say we skedaddle on out of here, Francisco, before Guido decides to fit us with them concrete sandals and make us swim with the fishes?
Cletus, I couldn't agree with you more. See you later, Guido. Cletus, let's vamonos.
Oh, Juanita! And that, kids, is day 3 and the end of our adventure.
What a ride. It was amazing that we were able to see not only the before and after the Battle of Jericho, but also before the battle at Ai. You kids will enjoy learning about what happens with that one, and why the outcome was so different with each battle.
I gotta say, Francisco, I'm kinda sad to see it come to an end. But I'm as happy as a mule eating bars through a barbed wire fence to be back home. And I'm pretty sure you feel the same because you're grinning like a possum eating fire ants.
Cletus, I don't know exactly what you said, but I think I agree. That reminds me of something I wanted us to mention to the kids and those watching before we officially sign off.
What's that, Francisco?
The fact that we are so different, yet are best friends.
Oh yeah, I suppose we do seem a bit of an unlikely duo.
See, kids, I'm sure you can tell that Cletus and I are a bit different. We have different backgrounds.
Different ways of talking. Some might have what you call a funny accent.
We come from different cultures.
We even got different school learning.
But what we do have in common, what truly gives us unity, is the most important thing, or rather, the most important person.
That's right, Francisco. We got unity in Jesus.
Although there are many references to the importance of Christian unity, one of my favorites is from the first part of the book of Ephesians. In chapter 4, see, while in prison, the Apostle Paul wrote a letter to the church in Ephesus about many things, many of which are related to how we as believers should be eager to maintain the unity of the Spirit.
Sure did. And chapter 4 talks about how there's one body, one spirit, one hope, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all.
And that means that we can be friends, even best friends, with another believer who is totally different.
Couldn't have said it better myself, partner. And glad you did such a great job because we're out of time.
Adios.
Later, taters.